This is a TV16 news break.
Originally built as veterans housing in 1947, Wheeler Terrace eventually became one of D.C.'s crime hotspots. Now, the garden apartment property in Ward 8 is part of a progressive green redevelopment plan.
But one of the big stories here is not about just being green. It's really about the transformation of the community.
Urban Green, a hybrid real estate development and renewable energy firm, has a simple motto: affordable, sustainable, high-performance communities today.
One of the things that we did is we were able to successfully partner with HUD, and we were able to receive a HUD Healthy Homes grant in partnership with the National Center for Healthy Housing.
In fact, Wheeler Terrace is the first 100% HUD Section 8 property in the country to receive LEED Gold certification.
The environmental factors which impede good health, we think we've been able to mitigate quite a bit.
Wheeler Terrace is not only an example of healthy housing, but resource conservation as well.
And so we're moving vigorously from dependency to self-sufficiency.
Thanks to a philosophy that sustainable and healthy living environments should be accessible to all families.
So this is just an example of what can happen in a community, a low-income community that wants to help itself.
Closed since August, a city landmark will soon be reopened. The Washington National Cathedral suffered significant damage when it was rocked by an earthquake, sending heavy stone spires toppling to the ground.
The majority came off of the top of the central tower, the top of the four pinnacles of the tower.
The cost of repairing the damage and supporting cathedral operations through the end of 2012 requires at least $25 million.
We support the restoration of one of our national treasures so the district residents and the hundreds of thousands of people who visit this national treasure every year can continue to enjoy the cathedral.
Workers are stabilizing damaged portions of the building, including the central and west front towers.
We've been heartened by an outpouring of heartfelt sympathy and support from the community, the nation, and the world. We look forward to opening our doors again soon.
The cathedral reopens in November with the consecration of the 9th Bishop of Washington. Overall restorations are expected to take years.
The D.C. Housing Authority held a grand opening at Alvins Court of completely green townhomes in Ward 8.
And what we're about in this city, especially east of the river in Ward 7 and 8 at this stage, is giving everybody an equal opportunity. That's what one city means.
The Alvins Court townhomes were fully renovated last year at a cost of $2.3 million, with $1.7 million received from the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act.
This is about transformation, and first we transform the buildings. We look at buildings that had little potential, but through architecture, engineering, and construction, we brought out the full potential of these buildings. And for us, it's more than just the buildings, it's about transformation of people's lives.
The 20 townhomes will house participants in the new public housing home ownership program, Achieving Your Best Life.
We have a wonderful track record of getting low and moderate income families into homes, and I dare say there probably has been just one foreclosure along the way for those families. We stay close to them. We make sure that some of the mistakes that other families may have made who were not ready yet, we make sure they're ready. And that's what this program is all about.
After this whole process, my credit will be good. I would have learned a lot about, the housing program, how to take care of a house, and just the patience and discipline it takes to even put yourself in a position to buy a home.
Families who qualified for the program will have up to 5 years of case management and education until they are ready to purchase their own homes.
I'm extremely honored and grateful of being selected as one of the residents at Evans Road. I take responsibility of upkeeping the property that the Housing Authority has chose for me and my family.
It's like a lottery that, it's 20 slots and you got picked for one of the slots. So I'm really excited about it. And I'm just waiting when we get to the end of our term and just to see what's going to happen. I'm really excited.
As successful families move out, other public housing residents will move into the Alvins Court Home Ownership Incubator.
And so as we partner with folks that do need housing, keep in mind, the mayor and I have talked about this quite a bit. We do not want to put walls up around our city. We need more residents. Come one, come all.
It was a day of fundraising and a day of fun at the 13th annual Heart to Heart Tennis Experience. The event was created by the Recreation Wish List Committee in partnership with the DC Department of Parks and Recreation in order to raise funds for city youth.
This started in 1998 when there was nothing out there on the ground. We renovated courts, and then we went and got kids to play on them, and then we got adults to play with the kids. So we kept the tradition of Heart to Heart, teaming adults with juniors.
Mayor Vincent C. Gray and local leaders attended the event, which was held at the Southeast Tennis and Learning Center and featured a junior and adult tennis tournament, tennis clinics, and a silent auction fundraiser, all to benefit programs for youth at the Southeast Tennis and Learning Center.
Not just tennis either. It's getting these kids into a learning environment so that they will learn to use computers, they will develop their academic skills, and they will be able to use what they learn here in school.
At the conclusion of this day of play and fundraising, an award ceremony was held to honor the winners of the tournament.
This has been a TV16 News Break.